In this simulated mission demonstration, we observe the Broad Maritime Surveillance Unmanned Aircraft, or BAMS UAS, perform a routine reconnaissance exercise, while simultaneously an SSGN 20 miles off the coast near the Horn of Africa deploys an unmanned underwater vehicle in the maritime mission to gather reconnaissance imagery in a region designated for sensitive U.S. cargo passage. Upon receiving reconnaissance data indicating the unauthorized presence of a watercraft in restricted U.S. harbor parameter, BAMS UAS transmits data to a nearby U.S. DDG destroyer. With an unmanned underwater vehicle currently patrolling in this region, the DDG relays data to the SSGN, triangulating the position of the potential threat, and orders the use of the UUV to sweep the zone for underwater sabotage devices. With no underwater mines present, DDG Mission Command authorizes the use of an unmanned surface vehicle to obtain surface imagery of the unidentified watercraft. While avoiding detection, the USV optical range and infrared imagery indicate the presence of armed personnel aboard a small watercraft. As a result, the Ship Command authorizes the deployment of a Scan Eagle UAV to maintain vigilant reconnaissance of the intruders and evaluate the full extent of the breach. In this concept of operations graphic, a network of unmanned systems is staged, exhibiting the interoperability of multiple USX platforms to provide maritime surveillance. Cognizant of the full extent of the breach, DDG transmits all pre-mission reconnaissance data to a littoral command ship, or LCS, which assumes command of the mission. Imperative to the security of the U.S. cargo transportation convoy and the sensitive harbor checkpoint, the LCS deploys a second Scan Eagle UAV, which will extend reconnaissance networking range, in addition to providing real-time surveillance for ground force support. From within the SSGN, a specially trained task force mans the controls for the tandem of Scan Eagle UAVs and initiates the long-range communications relay for Mission Command aboard the LCS and the ground force convoy. Issuing a standby order to the ground force convoy, LCS Command authorizes the engagement of the target vessel utilizing the USV. Extremely agile and fortified against artillery fire, the USV pursues the target vessel and uses the non-lethal force tactic of propeller entanglement to disable the enemy watercraft. Moments later, U.S. naval personnel arrive and are able to safely detain the crew of the enemy vessel, allowing for a full investigation of affiliation and probe for potential intelligence. With the harbor secure, the convoy proceeds, and the sensitive transport mission is accomplished.